Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is the first video that you are watching. Hi, my name is Lauren and I am a kindergarten teacher here in Illinois. Today's video is going to be day 2 and probably day 3 of my classroom setup kind of like rolled together. So today is Wednesday. I was planning on not going in today. I was going to go tomorrow to my room, but my teammate got an email that our floors are being waxed, and like I don't have my email just yet, so I didn't get it, and she sent me a text message, thank goodness, because I would have driven all the way to school tomorrow and then not been able to go in. So really glad that she texted me about that. But that is why we are headed to school this morning. It is 7:30, so it's a bit earlier than when I have been going. Teddy is not with me. If you've been watching my summer vlogs, you know typically I start the vlog in the car with my little fluffy friend, but since today he is not going to daycare, he is at home with my husband. I'm only going today for like the morning, so I want to get on the road pretty soon here and try to get to school by 8 because I think I'm gonna have to leave by like noon. I'm just going to chat with our secretary when I get there and ask her what time she is planning on leaving, and then just make sure that I am out of the building. That way she is free to go. So anyways, that's the plan. I just got my coffee and I have a cup today. If you guys have watched my videos before, you know I collect these. This is the blue 50th anniversary Starbucks Disney collab, and this one is for Disneyland. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, this is the Disneyland one. I have Disney World 50th anniversary as well in a pink color, but I have this one. I packed my cups into the pod, except I kept 5 of them out. I kind of tried to choose like my 5 favorites-ish, but I love all of them. Y'all, it's a lot. I'll put a picture right here. It was a lot. And they're like on top, like those boxes don't have anything stacked on them, so I'm just praying they all make it here safely. But I have this one. Let me pour my coffee into here. I need to start ordering it in the cups again because they stopped doing that due to like COVID, which I get. They wouldn't make your drink in your like personal cup. So that's why I started like pouring them into here. But what I need to do is just ask and clarify and then start showing up like with my cup and ordering it here. This is always the scariest part, y'all. I do this every morning before school. Truly, it's a little scary. So I'm gonna do this over here, okay? Wish me luck. Here we go. Nailed it! I don't think we got any ice cubes out of the cup today. Sometimes they like bounce out. Yay! Did it. Okay. And then typically I do this and hold it with my teeth so I can put the lid on here. Wow, what a great vlog. Did it. Okay. And then I put the lid on this one. Boop. And put in my little extra cup holder and throw it away when I get to a trash can. So there is that. And for breakfast this morning, y'all, I'm having one of those days, you know, when your metabolism is just like kicking. I woke up ravenous. Like I am very hungry, and I don't know what the deal is because I had, I'll be honest, 4 tacos for dinner last night, so it's not like I haven't been eating good, because I have, but I'm hungry. So I got a bagel with cream cheese, which is probably not a great idea because how am I supposed to eat this and drive? Riddle me this. Anyways, I'm gonna get on the road, and then today when we get to school, our plan is really to work on like the closet, and not so much like getting rid of stuff, just going through it, sorting it based on like curriculum and then resources / supplies that I know that I'll use, and then maybe a small pile of things that like I don't see myself or my students benefiting from or using. And then once it's all like sorted, then I'll make a plan for how it's going to go back in the closet, because I do have, you know what, we will talk about it when we get to school. Let's get on the road. Alrighty, y'all, I made it. I have not eaten my bagel yet. It is in my backpack, but that is not what I'm excited to tell you. Look what I have. I have tables. Hold on, let me flip you around so you can see it. Ta-da! The room looks very much not as large anymore. So I have my 4 student tables, and I don't know that I'll like be able to change the layout much, to be honest, because I'm going to have 22-ish students as of now. So students need to be able to sit on both sides of the tables. If you are familiar with my last classroom, I had them in like a horseshoe shape, but if that's the case, you can only sit on like the outside, and that wouldn't work here. So here they are for now. And it just feels so much more like a classroom in here. I am so excited about my little tables. They are adorable. So anyways, the tables are here and I have news. Originally, I thought I was only gonna stay until lunchtime today because I was expecting to have to leave around noon when our secretary is leaving, but she let me know that I can actually stay. I just won't be able to get back into the building, obviously, because she won't be here to buzz me back in. So I can't be like taking trips out to my car and leave anything in here because I wouldn't be able to get back in. But I can stay as long as I am like in my room working. So that's awesome news. I called Jake and he is gonna take Teddy to daycare today. So today will be like my last day of setup this week, and then I will be in next week. But that is good because that gives me a long day to tackle the storage closet, which is still my plan for today. Let me put my things down and then we'll go in there and chat a little bit. Okay, backpack off, I feel a lot better. So in the storage closet, there is so many amazing things, but here's the deal. I don't know what's in here because I didn't put it here, and there's just so much that like, I don't know what is old curriculum, and I do know that a lot of this is our current curriculum, which is wonderful, but there's just so much and I don't know like what's where. So what I'm planning to do with the storage closet, I wonder if I can set you guys down somewhere. Haha. Yay. Okay. So my plan with the storage closet today was to go through everything. Like I said, kind of sorted out by like what is curriculum, current curriculum, what is like supplemental resources and supplies and such that I will be using and I know my students will benefit from. And then if there's anything that just like I don't need to keep in this space, then I will make a pile of those things as well. And then once I know like everything that needs to come back into this space, I'm gonna make a plan for how to best organize everything, keeping in mind that I have like Sterilite storage bins and stuff coming from my classroom in Massachusetts. I just put all of my classroom stuff in the pod. So I have like all of my books from my classroom library are in the pod, but also like a lot of storage bins. And I store my read alouds and my like display books by month in storage bins. So those are gonna need to have a home in here. I store centers by like standard domain in storage bins. And although they are empty now because I put all my first grade centers in a cardboard box, I want to store my kindergarten centers similarly. If not, store them like by month, but that still would also like they would go in the bin. So anyways, all that to say that I need room in here for my things. And I'm just gonna spend the day, spend the time inventorying, going through, and then making a plan of like how to get things back in here intentionally and with room for my things and with high quality resources and materials and curriculum that we are going to be using. So that is the plan. I also think I might meet my teammate today in person. She let me know just to like text her when I was here because she lives nearby. So I might shoot her a quick text message and let her know that I'm going to be here today working like in the storage closet, but I also want to eat my breakfast because I still haven't eaten my bagel. So for right now, I'm going to chill for a second, eat my bagel, make sure Teddy gets to daycare, because now I'm not in like such a rush. Whereas before I was like, I'm a woman on a mission, but now I have all day so I can like exhale. Breakfast has been had. I am feeling so much better and energized for the day. Teddy is on his way to daycare, so that is all taken care of. But now it is time to get started. So I think what I'm going to do first is go through this shelf because I know this is math curriculum and I'm actually using the same math curriculum that we used in Massachusetts. Granted, it's for a different grade level, but I understand like what each thing is for this. So I'm gonna go through this shelf first, and I think I'm still going to like pull everything out of the closet and then put things back into the closet. So without further ado, let's just get started. Y'all, long time no talk. I apologize. I did not time lapse this whole thing because first of all, it is now 12:53. So I have been here for a long time.
Second of all, my teammate was able to come by and I was able to meet her for the first time, which was awesome. So that was great because what I had done, let me just like update you. I had the tables just full of everything, and I'll put a picture of that like craziness here. But I wasn't sure like what was for events, because she and I had talked before about like what they typically did for Mother's Day and end of the year and such, and I knew that a lot of it was like a shared space. So anyways, I just pulled everything out, but I didn't know like what needed to go back in. So fortunately she was able to come by very nicely and help me kind of like sort through some things. So this is the pile of things that are leaving the space, hopefully. She said that a lot of times teachers will put things into the lounge if they're like up for grabs essentially. So this is the up for grabs pile of just like odds and ends, like this little like stuffed moose, just random things. And the bins, I decided I am not going to store the bins because I'm not going to use them and they take up a lot of room. So she's actually going to sort through them because she, I think, needed some. Those are some of her colors. So she was like, oh yay, I'll take some. So anyways, those are all things that are leaving. And then let me show you the closet. Some things she took, but then let me show you what's in here. I guess, oh, I put the record rack there because I just thought it was cute. I guess I will flip you guys around. That way, instead of looking past my face at the shelves, you can just look at them. So here it is. Coming in, we have the Wreck and Wreck on the door, just like I said, because I thought it was cute. I went ahead and hung up my opened unused border there because there was already a clip, but then it's just like this unit, which has a lot of phonics copies that are like sorted, and then the Lakeshore like letter buckets are on top, and I went ahead and put those in order because they were all mixed up, and now they are in alphabet order, although we don't teach the letters in alphabet order, so that's okay. I would rather them be stored that way, and then I know where to grab them. This is just a random little bucket of like engineering STEM toys, so they're down there. And then tucked away back like in that corner, there is a 3-drawer Sterilite thing with craft supplies, but I'm not going to need those a lot of the time. It's like pom-poms and bells and pipe cleaners, so that's hiding. There's just stuff in that corner. And then ta-da! So this is all hold on, focus. Okay, this is curriculum like from here over, and then all of these binders. This is a reading series, obviously you guys can read. This is math, and then science is right there. And then down here I just put the centers that the teacher who was here had already printed and sorted by module, which is awesome because that way they align with our curriculum. So that way I know like, okay, we're on module 2, let me see what centers have already been made. So that is just awesome, and now they're in order, so that's great for me. Everything's sorted. Over here is some extra like master copies from, I think, a few teachers ago, but my teammate asked that I just like store those in here for the year to see if like we're a little short on anything, like seasonal for any of these months, which obviously like no worries, I have plenty of space, so we just put them up at the top. But then I have this whole rack, I can't even believe it, I have that whole area for like my things that are coming in. I went ahead and put these up top because those are like high quality wire racks. I don't want to get rid of them obviously, but I don't know that I'll use them. So anyways, they're up there now. And then this is all, she said these things will actually go somewhere else. They're going to be outside of my classroom. So this is like a leveled library kind of, but anyways, it's there. F&P is down there. This is writing, social studies, but we're getting a new curriculum. She said it's in her room. So anyways, all curriculum stuff. Turns out those little stuffed animals are for the phonics curriculum, so keeping the snake and the other little guys. So there's that. I have, these are the stools that the teacher who was in my room previously dropped off when she came back to pick up the blue stools that were here. So those are up there, but like I said, they're like pretty short, so I just put them up there for now to get them out of the way. 2 wobble stools that also suddenly appeared in my classroom, so I don't know about that. But down here I just have a lot of like Lakeshore manipulatives and such, and like resources. I just moved that chart paper, that's what that noise was. And down there is just a bunch of like ready to go Lakeshore centers, and these are actually like individual student math kits that were in here, so those are awesome. They have little like bead Wreck and Racks and bears and like everything in them. They have old student names on them, so I'll have to relabel them, but there is that. And then up top, oop, I forgot this one. Up top is all of the science bins. There's only 3 of them, so 1, 2, and 3. And then I have also this whole rack. I cannot even believe like the amount of storage space that we were able to come up with. Like granted, I took those things out, but that's not that much stuff, and a lot of stuff I was like coming back in. So I'm just so tickled that I have 2 of the like storage spaces open. I have the rack behind me, and then this one on the other wall, because I wonder if I could set you guys down somewhere. Okay, anyways, I'm very happy I have these 2 racks open and available because obviously when you are teaching, you accumulate stuff, and I have like seasonal items like my hot pink Christmas tree and other things that I wanted to bring in and store, so I will be able to do that now. I was thinking because I have like a lot of the crates, like the ones that you would use to make crate seats, but I don't think I'm going to use my crate seats as seats in this classroom. So anyways, all of that to say, I think I'm going to store things in the crates in here. And so I'm wondering how many can fit on like one of these storage shelves. If I put them like depth wise like that, if I could fit 3 of them, or if I can just do 2 of them, I'm not sure. But even if I can just do 2, I would have 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, maybe 17 spots for them. And that's a lot. I don't think I'll even like need that many, but I wanted to have a crate for like each of the seasons, or not even seasons, but like holiday seasons, you know what I'm saying? Maybe one for like beginning of the year, and maybe one for end of the year, maybe one for like winter holidays or winter themed things. I don't know, that's where my mind is at, but I'm pretty sure Kayla from Move Mountains in kindergarten like sorts her closet maybe that way. I don't know, but I already have the crate, so I was thinking it could work. And then I also have, like I mentioned, all of those like latch top containers that are going to need a home, that have my read alouds sorted by not my read alouds, my like seasonal books sorted by month of the year. And then I'll also have like my own centers containers that are also sorted into 12 containers. So once my stuff gets here, we might have to do a little bit of like shuffling around, and I might have to get rid of some of the stuff that's in here, like have it moved to another teacher who might actually use it, like those stools that are just up there for the time being, or like those wire racks. If I'm not going to use them, they might need a new home for someone who's going to actually use them, but right now they are in here. So that is that. We have 2 empty storage shelves, and now what I'm going to do, I think, is play around a little bit with my classroom layout. I've already started like moving some of the furniture, so let's go look at it. Whew, so much brighter out here. Okay, anyways, so I moved some of the furniture because I just had like all of the wooden furniture kind of like piled up in the bay window, and I moved it out. What I ended up doing, which I'm thinking is like smart, I don't know, because I've never really had like big books, so I don't know, but I put them in the front of the room. It looks a little like cluttered, but I don't really know how else to store those, slash like where I would put them that wouldn't be like out. I mean, I guess I could put them somewhere like tucked away in the closet or like behind a table or something, but I think it's functional to have them there. But anyways, they are all there. And then in the library I have, well, I keep calling this big area the library, but I feel like this is going to be too much space to only be the library because I'm going to need areas for centers. So anyways, I have the futon over there and this little table. Guess what I found, y'all? Do you see the little silver thing on the futon? I'm pretty sure those are the legs for this table, which is nice because then I can raise it up and like put stools at it instead of having it as like a seated table. If I want to, I could keep it as a seated table, but now having the legs, I have the option for either. So that's lovely. So that is over there. Ignore the big pile of stuff. And then over here, I have this filing cabinet and I put this little square table right there, but here's what I'm thinking. The back of the filing cabinet is just plain metal. Ta-da! So what I'm thinking is if I like flip the filing cabinet around so the drawer is open that way and the other side is here, then I could use the back to like make a little resource wall if this is going to be my writing center, which I think it could be. And I think that would be awesome because there's not much space on the wall up here, obviously with like the clock and whatnot to put anything. But if I turn this unit around, if it's turnaroundable, I don't know if it is, but if I can turn that around and put something on the back of it to help make this a functioning writing center, I think that'd be an awesome space to use. Not sure if I love the tables in this like galley sort of layout where everyone is like coming towards the back of the room, but I don't know like really what else to do. I kind of want to put my kiddie table in the corner over there. I'm just gonna put y'all down and we are gonna play with the furniture and we're gonna see what we can do. I do have some furniture pieces obviously that aren't here yet, like my display bookcase, and I ordered some things this year that I haven't had before, like a cube organizer, a couple of them actually, so it's gonna be awesome, but I gotta first figure out my flow and like what's in here. So let's get to work on that. Start moving some furniture. Good news, it was turnaroundable despite it being the heaviest piece of furniture for sure that I've ever tried to move on my own, even heavier than the desk in my old classroom, but I did it. I just had to like you know, like leverage it back and forth and like walk it around. But anyways, it's done. And I am thinking this would be a great spot for a little writing center, especially like with this door. Hold on, let me turn the light off. I don't want to waste electricity. Okay, anyways, especially if this door is closed. Hold on, let me put a little table over here so you guys can see the vision. Like even if I put it like this, you know, I feel like that's great. And now I can put a little bulletin board on the back of the filing cabinet. So yay, maybe I'll do that today, who knows? But there's that. I think that is one little center space done. So now let's play around with maybe the big old bookcases and the kidney table and see if it like could work at all in the corner of the room. The only thing I'm thinking about is that I'm like a little concerned is that if I put the kidney table there, like I would want it coming out into the room this way, like kind of jutting out. And I don't know if that's a fire hazard for like the kidney table to be obstructing the pathway. So I'll try it, but let's see. That is definitely not going to work because it is very much in the way. Cannot put a table right there in front of the door. So time to pull that back in front of this bulletin board or at least onto the carpet. And then I'll think about like what can go over there, because what I don't like is that when I'm at my kidney table, I want to be able to see everyone, like all the students. And I'm worried that if my kidney table is here by like that bulletin board with the pink fan, that I won't be able to see students tucked away in that corner. So like, don't know how I feel about that, but let's see what I can do. Oh my goodness, I literally could not find the phone for a little while. I had to ping it with my watch because I couldn't remember where I set you down for the time lapse. But anyways, I like those there. The only thing that I'm wishing is that I knew where to find more of like these little black joints that hold the shelves up, because I would like to make them match. So I would like for this one to also have like the same 3 spaces that one does. So I might have to ask maybe just like a custodian or someone if they know where I could find some. But I like those there. Let's like back up a little bit. So here's what I'm thinking now that the shelves are here. I do think that this space in the corner, that window, would be a better like library space, because my library does not need to be as big. Someone commented on my previous video saying that like because your school has a library, you may not need to put out so many books all at once. And that makes sense too, because that could be overwhelming. So anyways, I think that is gonna be the library space. But now I'm thinking, how am I going to make this space into 2 distinct work areas? So let's play a little bit. I do have like my shelves coming that I think I mentioned in the last video. So I have 2 of those white shelves and then my display shelf. And obviously I'm thinking display shelf in the middle, and then white shelf on the crooked wall, white shelf on that wall, library rug. And I think I want the futon like facing the bookshelves in the library, but we will see. I'm gonna go ahead and put the futon over here. And then I'm really excited because I was gonna put this little quote up here above the windows that says like kind is cool. But now I think I'll put a little teeny one over here that says like read or something over the library, and it's just gonna be adorable. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the futon over there. I cannot wait for my shelves. Actually, I am silly. My shelves came, I just haven't put them together. So I guess that'll be next week's video. Will be like the library. I need to go to the pod. I need to like call the pod people and ask like when I can come get some stuff, because you are able to access it. I just haven't asked yet. So anyways, the library is gonna go there and I'm excited. And then this needs to be 2 distinct workspaces. And I gotta figure out something with the floor, the like footprint of the tables, because I don't like them like this. So let's get to work. We have run into a problem. I wanted the futon to be facing the bookshelves, but I don't like the back of the futon. The back of the futon is not cute. So that's not gonna work. I think I'll have to play around with it when my shelves are actually here. But I am still thinking that this is gonna be the best place for the library, like in this little corner. So just turn the futon around for now, so we're not looking at the not so cutie backside of the futon. But anyways, let me spin it around. We'll just leave it right there for now. Good enough for me. So there's the futon. Now I'm starting to think like maybe I put the kidney table on the tile right there and not on the carpet, because then I would be like right next to the library. Granted, that could be kind of distracting, but here's my thought. Let me just take a moment. LOL, I set the camera down and proceeded to sit down and talk to a camera that was not recording for 5 minutes about the layout. But anyways, here's the gist of it. I'm trying to set up my room so that there are functional workspaces that are not student tables, so that I am prepared for centers. But I know my centers are going to be different because it is kindergarten and not first grade. And so I'm thinking that teacher table, I might like actually be a center. Whereas like before, I would pull students from their center to my teacher table from different groups. And I think that that's just going to be too confusing. I think I'm going to need to actually like be a center. But then that would mean my students were in like same ability groupings, which I don't always love, but then I could differentiate centers. So that would be good. I don't know, you guys, I'm just like thinking out loud here, but I'm just a little confused with the layout because in my previous classroom I had, you guys know, I had like the purple table is what I called it, and it was just like the extra one in the front of the room, and that was my work on writing area. And then I had the round table in the middle, and I liked that because it obviously like I could see that table no matter where I was, and that was my word work table. So I had work on writing, word work, weekly skill was at your seat, like your own seat, library, and then technology was also at your seat. We do have devices here, but basically, I just need to, I think, talk to my teammate a little bit more and see like what she does and what works for her in kindergarten and what centers look like for her, and just kind of pick her brain a little bit about like how many workspaces do I need around the room, like other than student tables, for like centers to function properly and like everything to work well. So I might have to talk to her a little bit, but I am thinking like I'm gonna need a writing center. I'm gonna need at least one other student work table. I have like this one table now in this huge space. The thing is that like it's not that big, it's pretty shallow, but it's very wide. So I feel like I could just like put the table there, but then like it's not gonna take up a lot of room. I could put the kidney table there. If I put the kidney table there, that'd be really like cute and fun, that I would be in the bay window and they would be too when they came to me, and then I would be right in the middle of the room too. We might be onto something. And then this little table could go there, and then the library could be like separated. I could put like a little organizer there to separate this table from the library, y'all. And then that table would also be under a bulletin board if they needed anything that was right there. You guys, I think we're on to something. Okay, I'm gonna try flip-flopping it and see how well the kidney table fills up this space. Oh, I'm so excited. I love that kidney table there. I think it's gonna work out really well. And then in that space, just because the kidney table was kind of big and awkward, I couldn't like put it in between the two bulletin boards, but I didn't want to put like another center there, if that makes sense. But having the kidney table here means that I could try to make like two different areas here. And I think what I'm gonna do is have this table with legs on it, but I don't have the screwdriver, it's at my house, so I'll have to do that next week. We're gonna have like a building day next week where I build the library shelves and put the legs on the table, and a furniture day. But anyways, I'm thinking now I will have room. Let me see if y'all can see it better here, kind of. So you see how there's like the tile bulletin board and then the carpet bulletin board. Okay, my thought is that they won't both be literacy centers because those would be very close, like next door to one another for students to be working productively, and the library is going to be over there, and that would just be a lot happening in this corner. But I am thinking that the middle one on the tile, I could make it a dramatic play area or a sensory play area. And I've been looking for the IKEA sensory table. I think it's called PhilSat is like the model name. Since I got hired in kindergarten, I have been stalking the IKEA website for them to restock that table, but they haven't. So either that, or I would like, I would love both, but I can't afford that. So anyways, or I would like to make a dramatic play stand like the one that Kayla from Move Mountains in kindergarten has, and she has like a big bundle on her TPT of different like monthly activities to put in the dramatic play stand. So I'm thinking dramatic play could go in front of the tile board, and then this area could be word work in front of the pink and black like board right there once that table gets legs. Then I have my kidney table, and I think I am going to be a center. I could always have like a center on the front carpet if I need to. I'm gonna have the library center over there. I'm hoping to make this work as a writing center. I'm not so sure that this table is gonna be able to support like a full group of students writing because it is kind of small. Like the top of the table is not very large. So I don't know, I'm gonna pull it out a little bit and we will think about that and see if it'll actually work. But I do think I want to move the student tables. I just peeked into my team teacher's room because we share a door, and she has, I think, 2 of them going like this, and then the other 2 are the other way, like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, I might play around with that a little bit. this is not gonna work, ain't no way. So I did it just for the sake of like seeing it, but there's just no way that that's happening. So now it is back to the drawing board. I'm wondering, like, do I put all of the tables side to side? This guy's definitely not staying in the middle, but I'm gonna keep playing with them. Hate it like that. I mean, here, let me get in the middle so you can like see. So it's like they're like V'd but facing forward, because if they're all the way flat then they're gonna be too wide, but if they're like that, it could work. I really like it. It's growing on me. Hold on, let me go to the back of the room and I'll show you what it looks like from back here. All right, so this is what it looks like from the back. I like how they're all like naturally like pointing to the focal point of the room, which is obviously like the front and center with the smart board, but it's gonna be a Mimeo board. I feel like I could walk between them rather easily, you know what I'm saying? Like I have a nice little path for circulation around. Honestly, probably even more of like a good circulating path than I did with the horseshoe kind of shape I had last year. The only thing is that some of the tables, some of the student chairs are facing away from the front of the room. But even if I were to mimic my teammate's setup, that would happen anyways. So that's gonna happen regardless, just because the way the tables are, unless I have them all long ways, like pointed like this, and then no one is facing the front of the room, everyone is facing either this side or that side. But I feel like I like it like this, and if they needed to, those who are backwards, they could like turn their bodies around and sit backwards, or turn their chair if they needed to. But typically when we're doing like a mini lesson or something, they're either gonna be at my teacher table or on the carpet, so they're not gonna be like sitting at their tables and needing to see the front. Does that make sense? If they're at their table, they're doing independent work and I am circulating anyways. So I think it's gonna work. I really do. I'm really excited. I'm gonna leave it like this because I like it and I'm a little surprised, but there is that. I pushed that table against the wall because I'm thinking I could do a stool on either end and then either 2 or 3 on the long side, so it doesn't need to be like out away from the wall. My kidney table's in the big bay window, and I'm gonna have all the stools around my kidney table and my teacher chair back there. And now I'm also thinking I could even have like maybe some cube organizers or shelves like behind or under the windows behind my teacher table to kind of store things away. Obviously I have my rolling cart, so that could go back there too. But anyways, I'm happy with this layout and we'll see. I like how it feels like more open in here. I like how, like I said, everyone is like pointing, like it's just like bang, there's the front of the room. That's what this layout says to me. So I like it for now. We'll see how I feel once I get like the stools at the teacher table. If it feels like it's too cramped or anything, or if I need to flip them back that way, then I will, but that is okay for now. And I still have that little square table over there, and still thinking the library is gonna go in that other little like nook window on that side. So there I am for layout. That's where my brain is. I did move all of this stuff to like donate / like put in the teacher's lounge on those 2 things instead of on the tables. That way I could play with them. So there is that. Now I'm thinking one thing that I want to do that is just like a fun little project is hanging paper lanterns, which are these guys. I've never hung any of those in my classroom before, even though I think they are totally adorable, because I don't think we were allowed to in my former school, but I've seen a lot of classrooms here have them hanging. So I feel like I know it's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and hang those up on over my like teacher table. There's little hooks that were already there from the previous teacher or a few teachers ago. I don't know, but they're up there, and I have the ribbon and I have the lanterns. I think I'm gonna hang them at like staggered heights so they just like kind of fill up the space. It's gonna be so cute. Well, I tried. I have not put together the rest of the lanterns, but here's the deal. I wanted to do alternating with just pink and blue, but there are 7 hooks and I only have 3 of each color. So then I was like, okay, well, I'll add a 3rd color, but the green and the orange ones aren't as big. And then I was like, okay, well then I'll like double hook them only on the outsides, but they look silly. So what I'm thinking is I need like different hooks that are like closer together to make it look full, and I'll do it on like a smattering of lanterns on this side and on the other side, but I'll leave the center open is my new plan. But anyways, it is now 2:40, and I think what I'm gonna do is peek into the storage closet and see what I can like make labels for that all match, just because of who I am as a person. But then also if there are like some of the binders I think are broken, I'll see how many of the binders maybe need to be repurchased and just like all the stuff moved to a new binder. And when I say broken, I don't mean like the plastic is peeled a little bit, I mean like the whole front cover came off when I picked it up, so that one needs to be replaced. But anyways, once I do that, I think I am going to head out. I feel like we made such a good dent today, like such good progress getting all of that cleared out. Like this storage closet, it's my pride and joy, y'all. I mean, look at all the space. Look at all of the space that I have for my stuff. Hopefully my stuff will be coming into the classroom next week, but I can definitely bring in my hot pink teacher chair that I built and the bookcases because they're at my house. And then we can put those together, get the library going. I do need to get a new library rug. Squeaky. I need to get a new library rug because I left mine behind just because it was like gross. But my mother-in-law, hello, if you are watching this, love you. She very graciously gifted me an Amazon gift card and a Target gift card for my new classroom. So I'm so excited. I have not used the Target gift card. I did use the Amazon gift card, but not the Target one. And I am thinking I will use that to buy a new library carpet, because also if you go on Target online, fun fact, did y'all know that you can find, not all of them, but one of the schoolgirl style rugs is available on Target, and you don't have to wait 6 to 8 weeks for it to ship. It's actually there. I think there are 2 of them. One of them is like a greenery theme, and the other one is the black with white polka dots, which I want so bad because it would match my theme. But you guys, it would literally be, oh my goodness, mascara. In the comments, please talk me out of buying a new rug. Talk me out of it. Leave me all your comments down below about how horribly expensive and silly that would be just to make it look good, because I need you guys to talk me out of that decision. But the black one with the white polka dots from Schoolgirl Style, it's available on Target.com, and I could use the gift card to take off some of the cost. And I'm like, maybe that's my treat to myself next year. So anyways, I'm going to see what I need to get, and then I am going to head out, and I'm just, I'm over the moon. We got so much done today. I got a cute Bertadoodle. Hi, Bubs. Do you want to be in the vlog? Okay, hold on. I feel so sad that he wasn't with me to start the video this morning because he's been like in the car when I started. Look at him. He's so cute. Are you a happy guy? Oh my goodness, you're so adorable. Okay, anyway, sorry, I'm obsessed with my dog. Got Tedders. Just had to buy, no, didn't have to, but just bought his 20 full days of daycare bundle. Ouch to my wallet, first of all. It is not cheap, but he goes like twice a week. And you do save money in the long run if you buy the days as a bundle. It's like a significant amount of money cheaper to buy, like, for example, I bought 20 full days. It's a lot cheaper to just pay up front for 20 days in a bundle than it would be for 20 days one at a time. But he had to come a few times before they would like let you buy a bundle just to make sure he's good to go. But they let me buy one, so we're good to go. But my wallet, ouch. But anyways, Teddy is really tired. I guess he had a good day. She said he had a lot of fun. So now we are going to go home. I have 2 packages. I don't know what they are. They're like parcel lockers, but it's like a package room. And like through an app, you get a text message like, you have a package ready. Use this code to unlock the package room. So I have 2 packages, but like I don't know exactly what they are. I think I have a feeling what one of them is. It might be my pillowcases, y'all. I ordered pillows and they are just pillowcases. They are so cute. So I will show you guys when I get home. We'll do a little unboxing, even though it's gonna be a surprise news to me because I don't know what it is. But after that daycare expense, I think the classroom spending is gonna have to come to a complete halt for a while, but that's okay because we have everything that we need. So no worries, but let's go home. Well, y'all, I made it home, but I think I was just explaining like the whole package room situation. Okay, here's how it works. You have to like type in a code on the little tablet outside to unlock the door. And then like once you're in there, you get your packages, in theory, you carry them back to your spot, but then like your code doesn't work again. So like once the door closes behind you on your way out, you're locked out and like you can't get back in unless you get another package delivered and get a new code. Tell me why they delivered my big 3-cube organizer and the 8-cube organizer to that package room. Like, am I supposed to just like put one under each arm and walk my way out of there? That doesn't make any sense. So what I did was I like tried to like shove the 8-cube organizer, held the door open with my foot because it like swings closed behind you, shoved that one out the door until it was like kind of in the door, so it was like a doorstop, and then I picked the 3-cube organizer up, put it in the hallway, and then pushed the 8-cube organizer into the hallway and let the door close, and then I was able to carry this one by myself. But like, it literally says, team lift for your safety. I carried it by myself back to our apartment, but like, the 8-cube organizer, there is no way I can pick that up. That thing is huge. It's like more than twice the size of that one. It literally is taller than me. Like, the box is massive. I'm like, what was the plan here? So anyways, I called Jake and he is gonna come home from work. Luckily, in our like little college apartment sublease that we are in until the end of the month, he is literally a 5-minute drive away. So he is coming home from work for 5 minutes to help me carry that thing here, and then he's going back to work. How was that, like, how was any person supposed to just pop into the package room, oh, my 8-cube organizer, throws it over shoulder? Like, that is not possible. But anyways, those were the 2 packages. It was my 2-cube organizers. So I'm glad that they're here. That means that we can really get to work on the library and the furniture next week, because now we have the cube organizers, the shelves, we have all the things, but also my 2 packages. I was right. One of them is my pillowcases. And then, sorry about the lighting from the blinds. But anyways, then the other package is HP instant ink refills, because I had to like contact customer support because I lost my ink replacement cartridges in the moves, which was a bummer. But now I am good to go. I have backups, but I'm gonna wait for Jake to get here. We're gonna go grab that 8-cube organizer, and then I will show y'all the adorable pillowcases. Also, don't mind that fridge. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they had like a little fire in here. Don't know, y'all. We've lived here for 2 weeks. We're moving out in 2 more weeks, so it is what it is. Great news. Jake came home and he was able to just carry that into our apartment without even like asking me to come help him. He literally came home and went straight there and then showed up and knocked at the door, and he was holding it by himself. So that's awesome. Good for you, babe. Proud of you. But anyways, now that those 2 packages are here, my pillows did come. I think I mentioned that, but I found on Schoolgirl Style's Instagram, and the like decor bundle that I'm using is by Schoolgirl Style, and so was my like borders from before my previous classroom. I just like really love her designs, and I like that you can shop on her website. This is not sponsored. I just really do like them. Anyways, I saw that she posted when she did a classroom transformation using some of the components of Simply Stylish, that tropical, she had pillowcases to match, and she gave like a little like life hack in the caption. It was like, some people always ask like how you get the pillows to match so perfectly. It's like when you buy the bundle on her website, the Uprint bundle, you get papers, and the papers are the same pattern as the borders. And so then what she did was she sends the papers to Zazzle, which is like a company that makes pillowcases, but they make like a lot of like customizable items. But basically you can use the papers as like a pattern to then have it printed onto a pillowcase. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me zip it up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Look how cute! Oh my gosh, I am obsessed, and they're so cute. So I got 3 of like this cover, which is the same as my floral border, and I love it, and it's so bright and happy and fun. And then I got 1 of like a different paper just to kind of like see what I thought, see what it looked like. And it was one that had like light blue stripes, and then it has like the floral accents. This is just the cover, obviously. That's why it's like wrinkly. It doesn't have a pillow in it, but I don't know if y'all can really tell that there are stripes there. The color didn't like print super well on the actual pillowcase, but still super cute and matches so well. So little life hack, if you ever buy one of the Uprint bundles from Schoolgirl Style, use the paper and make a pillowcase, because look how freaking adorable. What if I put this on the hot pink chair? Okay, anyways, we have pillowcases, and that is all except for like my little instant ink cartridge, but that's not very fun. And the cube organizers are here. I got white ones. I was very confused because I ordered them from Amazon, but they came from Walmart.com, and like, I don't know how that happened. I just like panicked and thought, oh my goodness, did I just spend like all my money and accidentally buy these in 2 different places? Because I don't remember ordering them from Walmart. But I went back and I don't have a Walmart order, and then my Amazon order says delivered. Let me know if that's ever happened to you guys before, because I'm like genuinely very confused by it. But whatever, I got my cube organizers, so that's good. And I didn't get charged twice, so that's also good. Anyways, now I am going to, I think, chill with Teddy. Teddy is like asleep in the corner behind the little black table that I use as the desk. He's exhausted, so we're gonna just relax and hang out. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. If you have any suggestions other than telling me to change my layout, because I'm not gonna do it, but if you have any ideas, I'm kidding. If you have any ideas, let me know. I would love to hear them. But I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, there's like this little sun spot. Has that been on my face the whole time? Love that. Okay, bye friends.